Hey everyone, this is Fork Manus. I wanted to do a series of videos on the resources of Trials Frontier, so I'm going to start this one out, try to keep it short, and I just want to discuss the gift giving system that they added in a recent update. All the advice I give in this video is based on the current state of the game, and it may change in the future, so if that happens, I'll try to do an updated video, but this is the way things are working right now. Part of the reason I chose to delve into the gift system first is it's really changed the game for me, because it gives you access to a lot of gold if you understand it, and it's enabled me to pretty much upgrade about one bike a day, or get one upgrade a day. So let's take a look at the system. If you click on the gift box, you'll see that I have some tickets pending, waiting for me to claim, and then some fuel. You can see that I can get as many as 3 golden tickets at once, and as many as 10 fuel gifts at once. So the one thing I would like to point out that I think is kind of significant is you'll notice that on the golden ticket, the first one just tells you who it's from, and then the second one tells you who it's from and has a timer. And so if I claim this within, it starts out at 1 hour, but if you claim it now within the 54 minutes, I'll get 1,000 gold. Same thing on the fuel. The first one does not show the 1,000 gold, and the second one does. The way this works is, as your gifts build up, the last gift in the list will have this 1,000 gold gift. So right now, if I claim these items, I'll get 2,000 gold. And the thing that's significant about that is, and I think they just want to encourage you to check very frequently, if I were to let these queues fill up so that I had all 3 tickets and the maximum of 10 fuel gifts, I would still only get 2,000 gold, because it just applies to the last item in the list. So if you're really trying to maximize this and get as much gold as possible, you would want to check very frequently and attempt to claim items as they appear, because if you have a grand total of 13 items in the list and you're only going to get 2,000 gold for that, that's kind of a waste. You could have, if you had checked often enough to catch them as they came in, that would actually have been 13,000 in gold you could have had. So I do make a point, particularly since I'm trying to level up my bikes and get as many resources as I'm able to without purchasing the packs of coins and gems from the game. I leverage this as fully as I can. So for example, if I'm say watching TV or whatever, I'll just make a habit of checking during each commercial just to claim any gifts that may have come in, and usually I'll catch it with just 2 or 3 in there at a time. I'll go ahead and claim these. So you'll see the coins kind of go up, and then the fuel and the tickets as well. I've got 60 or so friends. That's another thing I'd like to kind of point out is it's good to pick a number of friends that you can respond to, where you can make time to give gifts to them regularly. And if you don't know that many people that play, a relatively easy way to get the friends is to what I did is I went to the Ubisoft forums. There's a thread there, which is I think the title of the thread is something like Friends for Gifts or something like that. I'll put the link in the description. But I just made a post there with my username and that I'm on the Android platform, and within a week or 2 I had, I've still actually probably got friend requests rolling in from that. Like, it seemed to really last a long time, but pretty much all but one of the friends I have, I think, came from that post. So that was a pretty easy way to build up a collection of friends. And it's pretty handy because I almost always have gifts when I look. Another thing that's kind of nice about, and particularly the way I play, I generally do most of my playing either in the morning before work or in the evening after work. So I have a long spell during the day when I'm at work, and when I like take a little break or whatever, I may check and see if I have any gifts to claim. Look at my fuel at the top of the screen. You'll see that I have 102 fuel, even though the max size of my tank is 49. So they will actually let you claim gifts above your fuel tank, which is pretty nice because it allows me to claim gifts during the day. Then when I come home after work and actually sit down and play, I can actually get a little more play time out of that. One little thing I've noticed, and this I'm assuming is a bug right now, so they may fix this in the future, but when using the loot wheel, if you win as a prize, like a refuel prize, it will actually, instead of adding to your total, it'll actually bring you back down to your max tank size. So generally, one of the things I do just to make sure I don't lose all that extra fuel is before I play the loot wheel, I'll actually play down to below my limit before spinning the loot wheel. That way, or I'm sorry, I've been calling it the loot wheel, the slot machine. Before I play the slot machine, I will use up my fuel to make sure that I actually don't win the fuel prize and actually lose 40 or so points, 40 or 50 points of fuel by doing that. So that's just one little gotcha to pay attention for. So that is pretty much how the gift system works. It's again, the reason I pointed this out first is it's a really easy way to get a lot of gold quick, and it's almost made gold just no longer a challenge to get, because if you think pretty much every time I check, I've got enough there to get 2,000 gold, and over the course of the day I can get, I would say, in the neighborhood of maybe 60, 70,000 in gold just from doing that. And it's such a low time commitment. I mean, you just literally turn on your phone, open up the game, click the little gift icon and click the claim all button, and you're done. You can go back to doing whatever else you were doing. It's replaced, for me, I used to primarily get my gold from either playing the maps or playing the slot machine, which I still do, but I just do them for different reasons now, and I'll talk about that in future videos. But I hope this gives you a kind of a decent understanding of gifts and how they work and why it's worth making the effort to get some friends. And in the future, we'll just talk a little bit more about some of the other ways to manage resources and currencies to kind of maximize your play and help you get the best benefit you can get without spending money out of your pocket to buy some of the coin and gem packs. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.